Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's I, Dr. Lene Javette. Tonight we are talking about failing, failure, failing, all of the above, anything that has to do with failing. Not doing what you're supposed to do, not doing what you said you were going to do. Um, as some of you guys know, I am in the middle of a 30-day live stream challenge, and I missed a couple of days. And so I am going to talk about that tonight. What does it look like? What does it mean? How do you fail graciously? How do you fail and forgive yourself and things of that nature? So, I am dropping this in a couple of places really quickly because for some reason my restream is not sharing to places where I want to be. And so I'm going to do this really, really quickly while we wait for a couple of people to come in so I don't have to repeat myself. So I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, boom, that's everything. All right, and with that, we're going to go live on Instagram, and then I think we're ready to go. Boom. Okay, cool. Go to my notes. Okay. Hey, it's I, Dr. Lene Javette, business coach, monetization strategist, brand your brilliance advocate. And this is day 12 of the of the live stream challenge, which I'm calling the Stream and Shine Challenge. Um, I failed. I've already failed. I did not go live on Saturday and Sunday. And today I was giving myself the business. I was feeling all kinds of ways like, God dang it, I told these folks I'm about to go live for 30 days straight and I missed 2 days. And so I was really coming down on myself, which we always do, right? We go out, we tell our goals, we tell our dreams, and we say what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And then we get people on board and they're rooting for you and they're excited to see you. And then you drop the ball or you don't do what you're supposed to do or you don't meet the goal. And then I was going to pretend I wasn't going to pretend like it didn't happen. I wasn't going to talk about it is what it was. I was just going to go on to day 12 and let everything be like what it was. Except for I got a message this morning from one of my girlfriends and she was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to see you back on social media. You're doing such a great job. Every day I look forward to you getting online and hearing what you have to say. Just keep doing it. And she didn't even know that I was struggling this morning with, damn, I didn't go live. I didn't keep my word to myself. I didn't keep my word to my audience. And so I responded back to her this morning. I was just like, thank you so much. I needed that because I was just giving myself a hard time. And what I realized in that moment, and in the chat, let me know, like, do you give yourself a hard time when you fail? Do you give yourself a hard time when you don't keep your word to yourself? Like, and if you do, what do you do? Right. And so I was on top. And so today is day 12 and I meant to go live earlier, but the day just kind of got away from me. I had to step in and do a class for one of my mentors. I had a client that had an emergency. And so it's 5:45 and this is literally the first moment that I've had to sit down and go live right now. My lights are off in my office. I'm literally like just kind of sitting here kicking it and chilling when I was like, okay, let me go on here and face these people. Let me go in here and be like, I dropped the ball. And in that moment, I got forgiveness. I was like, sis, it's okay. It's cool. You're all right. You're doing a 30-day challenge. You haven't been on social media in 5 years. I've been on social media here and there. Like I've been popping my head in, you know what I'm saying? But I just went through a PhD program for 5 years. I took the last year off. My clients are doing good. My son is doing good. I missed 2 days. Like some of y'all probably didn't even know I missed 2 days. Some of you didn't even realize I ain't been here, right? You don't even know I missed 2 days, except that I'm telling you. I'm watching this series right now called Fresh Failures, and it talks about speaking about your failures, speaking about when you drop the ball. Don't hide it. Don't be embarrassed by it. Don't hold it to yourself. It's okay. We all fail. But there's something about when we don't do what we're supposed to do, what we're going to say we're going to do, it has some type of a stigma attached to it, right? And so we don't want people to know. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna talk about it because I want people to know that sometimes you can't do it all. You can have big goals, big ambitions, you can say all the right things, you can show up in all the right places, and it still don't work. And you still drop the ball and you still don't meet the goal. Hey, Keith, you are truly a winner and inspiration, my dear. I am beyond proud of you in everything you have accomplished. You are the best. Thank you so much. Aw, the love. I appreciate the love. I definitely appreciate the love. Thank you so much. And so today's topic is really about forgiving ourselves when we fail, right? So I missed going live the last 2 days, and initially I was pretty hard on myself, but then I realized something powerful. I didn't fail. I set an ambitious goal to stretch my limits and ignite my change. And I went hard for those first 10 days. Let me tell you, I showed up every day. In this journey, I have rekindled my love for social media. Like, it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's been hard. But I'm rekindling my love for social media. I'm engaging more deeply with all of you, and I'm exploring new facets of the platform. So I'm learning new stuff about LinkedIn. I'm reconnecting on Facebook. I'm getting my algorithm right with Instagram. Like, it's been an exciting journey. Most importantly, I'm learning and growing and making myself intentional and uncomfortable. It feels like I'm starting over. And that is a crazy feeling when you've been doing something for almost 11 years. I've been a full time entrepreneur for 11 years. Mind you, I've been in school for the last 5, so I haven't been at the front of my business, but it feels like I'm starting over. It feels like I'm rebuilding my brand. It feels like I'm having to reintroduce myself again. So while I've done 10, 11 years worth of work, I've made a name for myself, it feels like I'm starting over. And that weirds me out. It freaks me out. It stresses me out with going online, and then just learning the apps again. Anybody had a spirit of starting over? Like, you've been doing something for a really long time, you haven't done it for a minute, and you got to start over. And it could be your diet, it could be exercise, it could be reading books, it could be going back to school. Like, you've done it, you've kind of mastered it, but you took a break and you came back, and now you feel like you're starting over again. That's what this feels like. And so while I'm enjoying it, it's also uncomfortable, and I'm having to stretch myself, right? Um, so I just really want to talk about forgiving our failures. I heard this acronym for FAIL, and I use it all the time. I don't know if it applies right now, but it says first attempt in learning, FAIL, first attempt in learning. And while this is not my first attempt in going live and doing a 30-day um, challenge, it is my first attempt in like 5 years. And I felt like I could just get it back out here, get on the horse, and it'd be cool, like riding a bike. And for most purposes, it really is like riding a bike. You just get out here and go live and do what you got to do. But I decided not to go hard on myself today, and I just wanted to pass that along to somebody else who may have something that's not working out in their favor. There might be a place where you didn't keep your word to yourself. You might have ate a cookie today you wasn't supposed to. Maybe you didn't go to the gym. Maybe you called oh boy you wasn't supposed to. Maybe you went and saw, like, there's a variety of different things that we're not supposed to be doing that we do. Okay. And it's cool. Like, it's okay if you drop the ball. It's okay if you don't win them all. Forgive yourself. You woke up this morning. You're strong. You're beautiful. You have passion. You have purpose. Your children is healthy. I pray that you're healthy. Your business is beautiful. Your career is amazing. You may not have the money that you want to have in the bank, but guess what? You get to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. Like, it's okay. I missed 2 days out of this 30-day challenge. Today, I redid my challenge over the 30 days. I backed up all my dates. I looked to see okay, these are the days that I missed. Okay, what days do I still want to get? Okay, how am I going to do it? Okay, I just reformatted, I just re strategized, and I made it okay. Right when I started coming down on myself, like, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you got in front of these people and said you were going to go 30 days and then you missed 2 days. And right when I got there, I was like, it's okay. Re-strategize. What does the rest of the month look like? How are you going to show up? Are you going to do 2 days? Like, what are you going to do? Rather than come down on myself and beat myself up for a challenge that I made for me. Like, I'm not going to beat myself up trying to do something good for myself. You know what I'm saying? My algorithm is doing good. My engagement is up. I'm showing up every day. And so I just wanted to, that's literally all I wanted to come through and talk about, because I know we are our own worst critics. We are our own abusers sometimes. Twinette said, you doing good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Hey, Diona, that's my cousin over there. I really appreciate that. And I just, like I said, I just know that we all do it. I'm not by myself in that. I know that we all can come down on ourselves kind of hard when we miss something, right? And so I just wanted to come in and say today, give yourself some grace, especially if you're a high performer and you set high goals. The reality is sometimes we're not going to meet them. That's just the reality. Sometimes you're not going to meet the goal. Um, and we can turn these moments into opportunities for self-reflection and growth. I'm a Virgo. My birthday's next month. I'm a perfectionist. It is very, very, very rare that I don't do what I say I'm going to do, and it's rare. And when I do, it eats me up. I've wrote, edited, and published a book in less than 30 days, which is like unheard of. Like I push myself, I give myself very crazy goals. I have 8 new products and programs that have to be done in the next 3 weeks. Like I do crazy stuff and then I get mad when I don't meet the goal. And so today I was like, you got to forgive yourself because you are literally falling in love with the process of having a business again. You're pushing yourself, you're learning new things, you're showing up for people, you're getting amazing inboxes. People are telling you about what you're doing and how you're showing up. That's what it's all about. Like, that's what we do it for. That's why we show up. And so, forgive yourself if something doesn't work out for you tomorrow or the next day. Forgive yourself if you have a little bit more on your plate than what you're supposed to. Forgive yourself if you make a phone call that you're not supposed to. Forgive yourself if you don't show up like you're supposed to. And do better. Try again. Do more. But love on you, hug on you, be excited that you made it here. I forget sometimes the things that I have gone through. I forget that I'm a cancer survivor. I forget that I survived cancer. Sometimes when I'm reading my bio, it doesn't even say cancer survivor on there. Like God is so good. I'm so blessed. I have I get to wake up and do what I love to do every single day. So when I'm having a rough day or a hard day and I'm being hard on myself, I have to remind myself that life is a gift. Doing what I love to do every day, it's a gift. If I didn't go live 2 days out of 30 days, that's okay. I got on today. That's a gift. Keith says, your words of wisdom and encouragement have been received and are truly appreciated. I am starting from scratch after my stroke, and I have been beating myself up recently, and you have given me the grace to forgive myself. Oh, friend, I love you so much. Yes, like we are hard on ourselves. And the crazy thing is, only we know our story. Like I can tell you guys what I've been through. I can tell you what I've experienced. I can tell you that I was a stripper. I can tell you that I was a dancer. I can tell you that now I have a PhD. I make this joke called from the pole to the PhD, from dancer to doctor, right? Like this is kind of like one of these are my jokes. And they're funny because it's a joke and it's true, but nobody walked this road with me but me. And nobody walked your road with you but you. So when you go to beat yourself and not forgive yourself for your failures, you know what you've been through, what you had to go through to get to where you are today. When they say, thank you, Lord, that I don't look like what I've been through, that's real. Like if you ever had to stand up and tell your story and what you've been through and what you've experienced and what you've seen, and you still in your right mind, forgive yourself for whatever's happening today, right now, whatever you didn't get done, whatever you didn't do, is cool because you're here and you made it through and you're living and all things work together for the good. So that's my little message for day 12. I was going to talk about clarity today, but it's too late. Don't nobody want to talk about business at 6 o'clock at night, West Coast, and 9 o'clock at night, East Coast. So I'm going to talk about clarity tomorrow. Tonight, I just wanted to come and talk about forgiving failure, forgiving yourself when you don't keep your word, forgiving yourself if you're moving a little bit slower, forgiving yourself if you drop a ball, forgiving yourself if what you're doing today doesn't look like what you did yesterday, if your body today doesn't look like what your body looked like yesterday, especially if you're a woman. We push babies out of these bodies. Like, it's okay. It's okay. If your money don't look the way it's okay. Keep trying, keep showing up. I missed 2 days, but I showed up today and I'm going to show up tomorrow and I'm going to keep showing up. My goal is to not miss any more days. But guess what? If I do, it's all right. I'm going to try not to, though. That's not my goal. My goal is to see y'all every single day until the end of August. So for the next, what is it? However many days it is between for the month ends, my goal is to show up and be here with you guys every day. But if not, I'm going to forgive myself. And so today, not that you need my permission, but you have it to forgive yourself if something didn't quite work out the way that you anticipated it to. If it doesn't look quite the way you thought it was going to look, and if you're not moving as fast as you would like to. It's cool. Just keep moving and keep showing up. I am Dr. Lene Javette, business coach, monetization strategist for Black service-based entrepreneurs who package and sell their expertise. I show you ways to brand your brilliance so you can triple your revenue. But tonight, we're just talking about forgiveness. So I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I will see you tomorrow to talk about clarity as I introduce you guys to my 4Cs: clarity, confidence, clients, and coins. And that is the strategies that I use to help my clients make money. So if you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys. Latasha Cox says, give ourselves the gift of grace. The same grace. Ooh, the same grace we give to others. Listen, I have a chapter in my book. I wrote a book. I've been reading my own book lately. I wrote a good book. But anyways, there's this chapter in my book called Take Care of You Like You Take Care of Them. Who's higher than number one? Listen, we take better care of other people. We show up for other people. We go out of our way. We'll backtrack. We do all these things for other people, but we don't take care of ourselves the same way. We have to take care of ourselves. We cannot pour from an empty cup. Terry Thornton said, first time here, but just in time for a great word. Ooh, thank you, Terry. Thank you. But yes, absolutely. Like we are, especially if I'm a servant leader. So I am what would be considered a servant leader. I am a leader, but I lead through service. I love to serve. I like to help. I like to see people win. I like to give my knowledge away. I like to encourage. Like that's my gift, right? And it goes with my gift of strategy because I can take what somebody else has an idea for, I can listen to it, and then I can mold it into something that they can go and make money off of, right? I just updated my social media that says, I turn your skills into dollar bills because I have an innate talent for hearing what you do and showing you how to make money from it. And so, in doing so, I give away a lot of my best ideas. It's easier for me to show up for other people than it is for me to show up for myself. When I have to create my own strategies, it is hard. But when I'm sitting listening to somebody else, I be coming up with stuff like off the rip. It's not hard. It's not complicated. But then because I give away so much of my energy, so much of my own intellectual property, so much of my own creativity, when it comes time for me to do it for myself, I got nothing. So forgive ourselves, love on ourselves, have grace with ourselves, take care of us or take care of you the same way you take care of other people. Show up for you the same way you show up for other people. Forgive you the same way you forgive other people. That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hey, Tiara KJ Williams, come through, come through. Yes, that's it. Show up for you the way you show up for them. Love on you the way you love them. Forgive you the way you forgive them. And all will be well. When other people fail you, we forgive them. But when we fail ourselves, when we let ourselves down, we come down hard on ourselves. We should be the ones that are most forgiving to us, loving to us, because we know us. We know what we've been through. We know what we've experienced. So we should be the first person in line to forgive ourselves when we drop the ball, when we fail, when we don't show up, when we don't keep our word, because we know us. We know our intentions. We know our heart. We know what we meant to do. Okay? So again, as I reset the room before, as I walk out, I'm Dr. Lene Javette. I'm a business coach, monetization strategist. My signature program right now is called Brand Your Brilliance. I help service-based entrepreneurs to build a business and brand around their brilliance and or expertise. I show you how to turn your skills into dollar bills. Tomorrow, I'm going to start talking to you guys about my 4C framework, which is clarity, clients, confidence, and coins. We're going to start with clarity tomorrow. I'm pretty sure and I know it's going to be earlier because I don't like to talk about business at this hour. So tomorrow morning, I do my podcast, Fly Nubian Money. That's my producer on the line over here on Facebook. I do that at 10 o'clock. And so I will either do my live stream at 9 o'clock a.m. before that one, or not too far after that one in the afternoon. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the first C of